you know, playing. We didn't have football, but we had baseball and basketball, and you know, something about the superstitious side of baseball. You know, it just got to me when I was young, and you know, if there's something that works, you just don't change it. You know, if you're winning, you just keep. I mean, it don't matter if it's not cutting your hair or not washing your uniform, you know, or wearing your hat backwards, whatever it is. You know, you just keep on doing it. You know, you don't want to, you know, jinx anything. So,
You
yeah,
don't wear the same underwear for a week, do you?
Yes, it lasts longer than that, actually. When one disintegrates, I put on another pair.
Ew.
Inside out, forward, backwards. You get at least 4 days out of one pair. That's what I understand.
Easily.
Brooke, come on.
The statute of limitation on extreme flatulence, they only last 2 days. Maybe one if it's me.
There's always a way, man. There's always a way.
But I've had a long-standing deal with the Chiefs. Is I started out when, you know, first game, whatever shirt I'm wearing, I'll put it on for the game, and if they win, then I take it off and I hang it back up, and I wear that shirt every game until they have a loss, and so then I switch to another shirt, and so yeah, just the little superstitions, you know, and it's all I know from baseball because, you know, playing baseball, there's a lot of those, and so yeah. Anyway, we still have one more person back here in the green room, and let's bring him out. And up next here, last but definitely not least, we have Nibs Walnut and Steel. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Good. Good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for letting me come in.
Oh, you betcha.
Well, apparently you can thank Mark Thomas for giving you his spot.
Yeah, there you go.
You guys were comparing T-shirts earlier. I got to show you mine.
Oh, yeah. We got to see this.
Cycle of violence.
Perfect.
Love it.
Perfect.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness.
Did you all see who's in there?
Yes, we're fixing to do that. So, Jamie, would you like to count us down? We'll all say hey to Mario.
In 3, 2, and 1.
Hey.
Mario.
Yo,
West-
Mario.
West Coast weirdo.
Mr. Battle Bean himself.
So I will tell y'all I'm going to drop, so you know, in April, I'm going to have Mario on and we're going to do a pre-recorded one. But he's coming on my show for April because in April I got to do a couple pre-recorded because I'm going to be in Japan. So if y'all want to hear Mr. Mario, the Battle Bean, or what you call him, Pat, the West Coast weirdo, you know, okay. Some like middle of April or so, I'm going to have him on Mental Health Matters on my Saturday night stuff. We're going to talk about stuff. So
Hey, don't let it slip and call him Butterbean. Then it might be on.
Butterbean, battle.
Sorry, Mario. Don't come after me, man.
Because it is Mario. I'm Mario.
It is I, Mario. Yes.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
The way the light is hitting my hair, I look like I get like a Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic Four going on here.
That's just what I was thinking.
I love you too, Hasbro. I love you too. If I have any gray hairs, it's from my brother.
I thought it'd be from your job.
No. From my brother. A lot of gray hairs from him probably somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, that's what we got, Hasbro. Dude, I'm fat, but not Butterbean fat.
See, this is the way to take care of them hair issues.
Oh my goodness, it's so shiny. It's
I
not
know.
anymore. I'm trying to be the sparkly one here tonight.
Here's the thing about Butterbean, though. He's like a hippo. Hippos aren't fat. That's all muscle under there.
I don't even know what a butterbean is, so I've got that going for me. Apparently,
Butterbean, aka Eric Esch. Probably one of the best
fighters.
short round boxers of all time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was
Tougher
great
than
until he
nails.
got in the ring with what's his name?
Yeah, that one, which I probably wouldn't know either. So there's that. I'm not a sports
Come on,
girl.
where's my mind? I had to bring it up.
Hopefully.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
In 20 seconds.
Yeah. Mike Tyson says everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the mouth. That's true.
That's a fact, Jack.
You know what they say, God laughs while you show him your plans.
Yep.
I thought it was we make plans to make God laugh, but okay. We can go
Either way. It works either way.
Yeah.
You know, best laid plans, all that. Yeah.
Yes, of mice and men.
Can we get some flowers for Algernon, please? Anyway.
Yeah. Good reference.
Put the rabbit down, Lenny. All right.
We had Mr. Gizzy Gary had a birthday the other day, so I want to tell him happy birthday.
Yeah,
you know, it's a little late, but
I think I'm done having birthdays for a while. So.
At least a year, right?
Yeah, I'm officially a senior citizen now. So
happy birthday.
Thank you. 65 years old. Yeah.
Mountain Billy out there says Hillbilly Convention tonight. Welcome. Good to see you and everybody out there. We're going to call it the side chat here in just a little bit. Good to see each and every one of you out there. And if you did jump in just a little late, or after we got started there, because I announced it earlier, if you want to get in tonight's giveaway, please type in the side chat hashtag HBN15. That will get you entered in tonight's giveaway. And tonight we will be giving away, we're to the skinny purple pink knife. So yeah, somebody out there will win a really cool knife tonight. So make sure you get your hashtags in there. And I thought, first of all, we'd jump in with a little bit of what's been on YouTube quite a bit. And we've all been seeing a lot of great videos. And we just got like a couple quick topics on this, because I know there's so much content out there, but with SHOT Show and everything, that I thought, this would be pretty interesting. So I'm going to throw this topic out here first. Did you see anything that came out at SHOT Show that you might personally end up with, and, something's like, that's within my reach. And, I like that. And, maybe going to watch a few more videos on it or whatever, but definitely thinking about, getting maybe this item. So anyway, Hasbro, we'll just start up there with you. Did you see anything new come out that you thought might end up in your collection?
Well, because of my interest in long-range precision, probably Palmetto State's new action. Just because it's really budget-oriented for a bolt gun. But it's like, son of a gun. They talked about it last year. They talked about it this year, and they're saying the fall of this year. And it's like, guys, release it. I really want it. But I don't want to buy their barreled action. I just want just the action. And then I'll build an all custom gun by using it. And I look forward to that because they really are trying to hit a good price performance point. And I appreciate that from them because they do a good job with that. So,
yeah. And also, speaking of PSA, I know they did this last year, and I don't know, the year before maybe. Gary could probably, or anybody else might be able to say something about that. But they always bring like some items to SHOT Show and ideas, and then they tell people to go on their site, at PSA, and vote on what ones you would like to actually see come out. And produced. And so I think that's a really cool way to stay in touch with the people that's out there that's actually going to be getting these things. So, but yeah, that is pretty cool. So how about you, Pat?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of things on there that have tickled the fancy so far, but as far as any one thing, I don't know. The one thing I'm still kind of fantasizing over from last year's SHOT Show. Yeah, this is the midget in a bunker right there. He sits up here and he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, look at me." Then he's all shy. So, but no, that's my oldest boy right there. That's William. So, anywho, I still want, and they were just released not too terribly long ago. Out to the market was the Henry Supreme. I really want one in 5.56. I really do. I've been to a couple of different gun stores and stuff to see if anybody's got any sitting on the shelf, but a lot of the places that I talked to saying, yeah, you have to order that. They're kind of backed up right now, and it's going to be a little while before we can have one just sitting here to be able to actually put in hand and be able to, hook your old peepers right on it in person and take a good look at. So,
but yeah, that SHOT Show.
Yeah, now I'm officially jealous. So, but yeah, there's a couple things, but this year, but as far as anything this year, I really can't make up my mind on. But I did get something from that was released not too terribly long ago, and I'll just leave it at that.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, good deal. So Brooke, is there anything that come out at SHOT Show that might end up in your collection?
Well, so I didn't watch a lot of them. I got some SHOT Show highlights, and the thing that actually makes my little heart go pitter patter is that Walk the Talk America Pot of Gold Auctions is doing a fundraiser for them. So I actually went to the Pot of Gold Auctions site because it's actually open already, and I'm just bidding on everything that is there because more pew pew is more fun pew pew. So because Cheryl Todd from Gun Freedom Radio is the owner at Pot of Gold Estate Auctions, I am currently bidding on a Versa TPR 9, and then there's a pretty one that has teal and black, and that's a Thunder 380. Right now it's a whole high bid of $20. So I don't know. I'm hoping to win a bunch of stuff that I learned about because I watched the SHOT Show stuff. Because I am not a geek when it comes to guns. You want more guns? We'll just have more guns. So, but I like the pretty ones. Those are my favorite.
You're going to have to forgive me, but I don't know about that site. Can you help me out?
I can. I actually have it all queued up. So when I said that and somebody asked me, I'm going to throw that in the chat, or I think I can. I don't know.
Perfect.
Do I have the thing that allows me to?
Perfect. I won't bid against you, I promise.
No, you can't. So they're also looking for people to actually send stuff. So like if anybody has stuff they want to donate to it, and for those of you who don't know, Walk the Talk America is where I get my cute little shiny stickers that go on pretty much anything, and they're waterproof, and you can put them in the dishwasher. So they're actually on my water bottles and stuff. But Walk the Talk America is the therapy portion of guns, beer, and therapy because there's free resources up there as well. So Pot of Gold Auction House is in Arizona. I met Cheryl Todd through the DC Project, which is now Women for Gun Rights. And I don't know, it's just fun to raise money and get to buy guns. So yeah, that's my thing that I learned about from SHOT Show, because apparently this is the second year they've done it. The Pot of Gold Auctions, this will be done I forget when it ends, but like I said, they're still looking for donations and stuff as well. So if anybody out there wants to donate, you can go and offer stuff up. Like some of the 22 y'all been shopping for. You can donate a case of 22 or something to the auction. But yeah. So did y'all see did the link work? Because I knew it looked like you could click on it.
Oh, I didn't see it come out.
All right. If I put it in the private chat, then somebody that does have, because I can't seem to, it doesn't seem to want to push out from here for me.
Yeah, did you put it on the Facebook side?
I put it on the YouTube side, I thought, but I don't
meant
think
YouTube. I'm sorry, not Facebook. YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing ever popped up from you.
Okay.
There
Yeah.
it is. Oh, did it pop? Okay, there.
Okay.
I see it. I see it in the StreamYard.
Well, yeah, I just did that, but before that, I did it on the YouTube thing.
It was in, it was in the private section.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
now everybody's going. All right, y'all. You have no excuse not to go see that now. You can either donate or you can bid on stuff, or you can be like me and do both. So,
Well, they ever come out with a firearm that's got bedazzles on it? It's nice, shiny stuff.
oh, dude, there are so many. It's ridiculous. I'm actually getting a bunch of my slides for my guns for school, Cerakoted bright hot pink, because one time I had a student come with her gun and she went home with my gun. And it wasn't until I went to put it back in the safe that I realized we had swapped guns.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes. So it's one of those things where I'm like, my school guns have like nail polish on them and all sorts of stuff. So that even most of them are black. They've always got something on them. But bedazzling would be fun too.
Awesome.
Brooke, that is cool.
So Jamie,
Yeah.
was there anything that come out that you would like to, that you think might end up in your collection? And also real quick, let's say hi to Misty Lane out there.
So I have seen absolutely no SHOT Show coverage at all. So I lead a sheltered life, man. I go to work, I come home, I walk dogs, I come in my reloading room, but that thing that Hasbro was talking about, I would be interested in that.
Oh yeah.
Another thing I was dealing with in the side chat, Tommy Boy, he just texted, messaged me back, but I've been wanting to muster up the energy or the gumption or the wherewithal, whatever you want to say it about it, to get a Henry. And I just can't make myself do it. I guess I'm a Marlin man at heart, so I'll stick with my Marlins. But yeah, man, that's where I'm at. I've got nothing on that. Sorry, dude.
No problem. That's no problem at all. So, Garage Guy, anything you see might end up in your collection?
Well, I don't know if these were at SHOT Show or not, but they was one. There's two revolvers. They're both J-frame, I guess you could call them. One of them we talked about maybe a month ago on here was the Lipsy's version of the Ruger LCR chambered in 32 H&R Magnum. And now Smith & Wesson has a small revolver chambered in that same caliber. I think it's the 432. And I'd like to give those two a try.
Oh, yeah. Now, that would be sweet. No doubt about that. So, Gizzard, how about you, buddy? You got to actually put your hands on some new stuff. And
yeah, you got to actually see everything live and in person. Way more fun.
I did. But, gosh, I can't afford all that stuff. I have room for it all. Yeah, I got to shoot that Henry at range day. It had a can on it. And, yeah, it's pretty sweet. First time I'd ever shot a lever action, as a matter of fact, and I wanted to take it home with me, but they wouldn't let me for some reason.
Wouldn't let you put in your carry-on, huh?
As far as stuff that I'm interested in, I definitely am interested in the new O-Side S when it comes out for sure. Several knives, of course, I'm hoping will come by me for review and stuff like that. Because when you go to places like SHOT Show, you see all the new stuff that's going to come out later. So kind of get a sneak preview. So
They
stuff
sent me that O-Side S. That is pretty sweet.
it is very nice. It's a closed emitter and everything, and
Yeah.
they've upgraded the aluminum on that. And I'd love to get one because I got just the gun I'd put it on, but we'll see. I did talk to the guys at O-Site, and we'll see what comes with that. So, but yeah, that interested me. As far as new guns, I need to shoot the guns I got, tell you the truth, rather than get any more guns.
That's me.
I just need to get my butt to the range. What it
No.
amounts to.
More is always better. It doesn't matter. More is always better.
Yeah, and then I have to buy. I mean, my gun cabinets are almost full back behind me. I'm gonna have to get. I don't have hardly any room for any more. I don't know what I'll do.
You need an addition.
I need to move.
Yeah, Gizzard, you don't speak that unspoken truth. Don't do it.
I know.
Oh my goodness!
I'd have to find a place to hide a bit. But yeah, several things. Nothing major, anything like that. But it was good to get a look at stuff for sure.
Well, that's awesome. That's so cool that they have that there for everybody to do, to get some hands on and actually shoot it.
You should come out next year.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, hop on a plane and you can be right there.
Yeah. And I want to shout out Ron 2A Matters out there. He gifted another 5 memberships. Thank you so much, buddy. That is awesome. I really appreciate that. And if you're kind of new to the channel, the members we call them VIPs. That's what they are. They're VIPs. And so the funds that come in through the VIPs for memberships and stuff, they are sponsoring. That money goes to sponsor all these gifts, the skinny knife and stuff. And so, we put that right back into the channel. And, so we thank each and every VIP for that. And so we appreciate them sponsoring, the giveaways. So anyway, thank you so much, buddy, for that. And so Country Rimfire, anything you see that come out this year that might end up in your collection?
Well, everything is super spendy this year. But Bagara came out with a new 22. It's in the middle of their budget and their top of the line model. I might want that. I just might. But other than that, everything else that I seen was pretty spendy. So I'm probably not going to be able to get it.
All right. Well, that's good though. At least you got something there maybe in line that we might end up getting. So anyway, appreciate that very much. And oh my goodness, Brooke. Brooke just a super chat for $50 from Great Start Shooting School. Thank you very much. And she says, repeat after me. More is better. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you very much, Brooke. Appreciate that. And that'll also go into
awesome.
the giveaways and stuff. So appreciate that very much.
I told you she brings class and cash to the show.
There you go. It costs money to be sparkly. I must share.
I think that's a sign. That came in right after I said something about the Bagara.
Possible.
Right.
Timing's not everything, because I don't actually see anything while I'm putting that in there. Although I will say, since we're talking SHOT Show, and I know it was already my turn, but I actually have stuff that I got from last SHOT Show, because one of the things I got was shooting gloves from the glove station. And I finally got them this year because it's cold up here in New England when we shoot in the winter. So I got every size from them so that my students wouldn't have cold hands. So going to SHOT Show is really fun. But so anyway.
Yeah, and Glove Station is a really good company. I think there's definitely people on the panel, and including myself, that has some Glove Station gloves, and I really like the pair I got. So, yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much for that, Brooke. You and the VIPs, you guys make everybody's day better. We kind of have a run theme on this show about making somebody's day better, and by doing that, you're making people's day better because they're going to be winning stuff that from that. So anyway, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And so Nibs,
yeah.
Or Bubba, we got you.
No, you didn't do Bubba.
No, I'm sorry, Bubba. I apologize.
Nibs, go.
I apologize. So what come out at SHOT Show that you might be interested in?
Me or Bubba?
Doing Nibs.
Bubba.
Okay. All right. I'll go. So I do not like Kel-Tec. Hardly at all. But out of everything else I've seen in SHOT Show, the 90% of them are somebody making an AR with some slight different variants. And honestly, it's getting kind of lame to me. PSA, of course, came out with the reveal of them building the 50 BMG. That was cool to see. There's a couple other things they're doing. They're rethinking about doing the STG 44s and a bunch of the other actual Stern-Gewehr models. And that's pretty cool. Might be doing a line of MPs and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. But Kel-Tec actually won me over this year. One, because they're the only ones that are inventing fairly new and weird looks. And let's be honest, we all think that they do lines of Coke before every meeting and every time they decide to do a design. Everybody thinks that. I don't think that's any different opinion from me. But the PR57 has intrigued me. And if anybody doesn't know what the PR57 is, the PR57 is basically a broom handle Mauser loaded pistol. You load from the top. There is no magazine. It loads from the top. And that is cool. It uses stripper clips. You can literally say, I got to get a clip, and it not be a factual error. And that intrigues me. That is something that is very, very interesting to me, and I'm on board for it. And the beauty of it is, if you think about it, that's probably the best thing for California right now, because what is their number one law? No high capacity magazines, even though that's redundant.
Connecticut too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, we could have one of those in Connecticut because it's not a magazine. We don't have a limit.
Right, because there's no magazine. There's no magazine. It doesn't matter how many gets loaded into it. Their station is the magazine capacity. If there's no magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something interesting to me. One, because I've always wanted a broom handle Mauser. I've always wanted a C96. I've always wanted one. I always used the Red 9 in a lot of video games that I played. It was beautiful. Just a beautiful gun.
Tell us how you really feel, Bubba. We're not sure.
This is a happy medium because it loads from the top. So it's kind of like it, but not like it, And I really want it. Plus 5.7. 5.7 is an amazing round, and I love the 5.7. So it's just like, all right, Kel-Tec, you win. You win. KSG 12, I liked. This, you've got me again. By God, you've got me again. Now I have to get one. So, yeah.
May I interject?
What?
If any gun is not a single shot, it has a magazine. It may be internal and it may be fixed, but every gun that's not a single shot has a magazine.
Yeah.
But I understand what you're talking about. And 5.7 is very intriguing until you have to pay for it or you have to reload it. And then it gets tricky.
Or until you see a buddy blow up 2 of them in his hands from the manufacturer that started it. I think you're right, Bubba. Don't buy FN, but everything else has been pretty good.
And the PSA one I have, I love. It's 23 rounds. 23 rounds of fun.
And FN has this fabulous dang reputation that they are slowly beating down to dust, aren't they?
Yeah.
And
apparently the same thing's going for Henry right now. Apparently Henry's starting to get that reputation here lately. That's crazy.
I mentioned that buddy of mine. I mean, I'm standing beside him when both of these guns blew up in his hand, FN 5.7s, and he's, it just blew apart and he got a little bit of shrapnel, but he was fine. But it's like, okay, well, is that a one-off? After the first one, we start researching, and there are several FNs that have done that. But the Ruger, rock solid. That's what he has today, and I'm hoping the other one, the Keltec one you mentioned, will be just as solid. So,
yeah. Well, Bubba, that was my choice. I thought, man, we're gonna make it through this whole thing, and nobody's gonna say Keltec. But I agree with you very much.
I normally wouldn't. You know, I normally wouldn't. Them and High Point, I normally wouldn't say anything about them. But they went over to this one.
Well, the world is not ending because Bubba did not say he wanted a Glock. So
But yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, buddy, because I have several Keltecs, and I mean, I like the adventure of their designs and all that, and I'm happy with each one of them. Yeah, there's one that I had to do a few things to, but actually when we went back and read the actual owner's manual, it said shoot only 40 grain CCI through this, you won't have any problem. And so it was a matter of fact that most people are having troubles because they didn't read the owner's manual, and they're shooting 32 and 36 grain through them, and they weren't cycling correct. So I learned that, but yeah, I do like Keltec personally. So Nibs, we're up to you, buddy. So anything that I think might be in your collection in the future?
I think so. You guys know that I'm just a big kid and play with BB guns, but let me share my screen. I have a picture I want to show you guys.
You betcha.
So let's see here. Why won't it let me put it up here? I'll share this here. So can you see that?
Yeah.
So this is a new pellet gun that Air Venturi's putting out, and there's been several other companies that put out similar styles of guns, platforms, the Notos and the Hatsan Jet and things like that. But this is a new one coming out by Air Venturi, and they make fantastic stuff. So that's something I see coming to my garage soon.
That says there, I'm reading, it says across 3 different calibers, huh?
Yeah, which is different from most of the other ones. Most of the other ones are not. They're either like 22 or 177, but not 25 caliber. So, but
that looks like a wicked little gun. I mean, it just looks mean, just sitting there.
So if you're not familiar with it, look up the Umarex Notos, and it looks very similar to this, and it's pretty fun. Just a little bitty carbine, shooting 22 caliber pellets. Tons of fun.
Oh man, that does look like a lot of fun. No doubt about that.
So I do a lot of work with like Buck Rail and a few other aftermarket folks on the air gun side, and they've sent me like all of their little gizmos and gadgets for the Notos. If I had to, the Notos that I have, if I had to build it, I'd have over $1,000 in it.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, I don't have hardly a penny in it, so.
My goodness.
So for my wife that may be listening in, no, Nibs is not talking him into another gun.
Oh man,
But you might like it.
that is
Sure,
really cool.
sure he isn't.
Wow. Yeah, that is cool.
There's a few others, but that's the main thing that I'm really kind of focusing on right now.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. And like I said, there was a few at SHOT Show that I liked that when I'm thinking about reality, that something that would probably end up in my collection. It's definitely going to be that Kel-Tec pistol. I think it's really cool. Which it wasn't at SHOT Show, but I guess it may have been previously, but I also like the little Smith & Wesson. Actually, Gizzard has one, 380, and I like that too. So, but yeah, definitely, those are something that I personally are interested in. So we've gone through our first topic here, and I want to switch the banner back over here. So in case somebody jumped in just recently, make sure you type in hashtag HBN115 in the side chat, and they'll get you entered in tonight's giveaway. And Jamie, would you like to call out the side chat for us, buddy? And what would you like for everybody to type in so you can shout their name out?
I would love to do that. I hope I got that right. What can we type in?
More.
I like it.
More.
I'll allow it.
Oh, shot for SHOT Show.
Yeah, we got Moondog out in the side chat too. So
we got more going, Jamie. I got more going. Yes, don't forget the hashtag more, right?
Oh.
All right.
The hashtag allows you to find it, right?
No, I can get it. I have a mouse.
You have
My
a
up button still doesn't work, but my mouse works good. And they're off the page already. Here we go. Y'all ready for this?
Go for it.
Let me find where we're starting here. Tommy Boy said shot, and I appreciate that. So Tommy Boy's out there. We got Hasbro on the panel and the side chat. Moondog just showed up. Gizzard Gary is on the panel and in the side chat. We got Country Rimfire Plus is on the panel and in the side chat. Moondog 2, we just said that. Fuku YT, what's going on, brother? Alaska 1, Andy, Tommy Boy's out there. Dale Pogue, Pat in a Bunker is on the panel and the side chat. So is Hasbro. We got Mark Thomas is out there. TJ Fishing, Ozzy Osbourne, Agorizer. He sang the song to us. Smoking Joe is out there. Tim S. Gizzard Gary is also on the panel in the side chat. KRM944. I want to say KRP in Cincinnati. I know. Garage Guy is on the panel in the side chat. Mr. Bob is out there. JJ Rainey, Alaska 1 Andy, Ron 2A Matters. Thanks for the gift memberships. Rimfire Range Relaxation, Papa T Adventures, Jason Mahoy, Jacob S. R4 Mississippi Thunder, and Sully 3 Acre from Colorado. Welcome in Walnut and Steel. That guy is on the panel in the side chat. I think that's everybody.
Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate y'all being here.
One quick question.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like when I do this lately, it's been taking longer. Do you think I'm losing my touch, or do we have more people watching?
I think
people.
We got more people. Which is awesome.
Very cool.
Oh, you crack me up, Jamie.
Just thank everybody for being here.
Both.
Oh my goodness. Welcome each and every person. And I seen Ron Wayne jumped in there. I don't know if he got in after that or what. Say hi to him. And man, there's such great people out there, man. I mean, glad to have each and every one of you. And so, like I said, if you've not got entered in the giveaway, make sure you enter. Oh, I don't think I forgot to mention this. If you are on Hasbro or Nibs side there watching this, in order for the pickup, the random generator deal to pick it up on your hashtag, it'll only pick it up if it's on Guns, Beer, and Therapy. So you'll have to jump over here and put your hashtag in, so it will pick it up. So
yep, there's a link in my description for the people on my channel to do that. So
okay, yeah, I don't want anybody to miss out on that. And so yeah, we got Moondog. He's visiting down by his mom, and so he had emailed me earlier. Anyway, he wasn't gonna be able to make it tonight. He said the internet down there is not that great, so appreciate you at least jumping on and saying hi, and appreciate having you.
So I was having a little chat with Moondog on the side there. I mailed out his BB gun on Monday. Hasn't showed up yet. So
yeah.
Hey, if Alaska 180's out there, his is on his way too, but it said 16 days to get to Alaska.
Well, our 4 Mississippi Thunder did get his son was real excited about getting that. So
yeah.
And there's Chad Kelly. He jumped in late. But yeah, I have something being sent to me, and it's been 10 days, and it's only went from that state to the next state right beside it. And we still have more states to go before it ever gets here. So
yeah, it's got to go around the block and through the country.
Yeah, I don't know who you ticked off there in Missouri, Hillbilly, but I sent you that sign. It took 3 weeks from Miami to get to you.
I know it, but by the time it even gets here, I mean, it's like just everything's slow as it processes through each, whatever state or whatever major, deal. And so, yeah, it's taking a little while.
So 16 days to go from wherever to Alaska. That's they've been listening to Charlie Daniels, huh? Every time I go to LA, I'm going through Omaha.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Dang it, man.
Yeah. And actually, I had sent my Christmas card deal to Ron Wayne, and I'd sent him, a bunch of extra stickers and all that for his giveaways. It never made it. Like it just disappeared somewhere. So yeah.
Well, I got mine, so that's all I care about. I even got 2 somehow or another.
I got mine too, and if y'all can see right there,
Oh, yeah, that hat.
Got my hat. I can't wait for hunting season.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Next thing you know, I'll be dazzled in my hillbilly hat. Then it'll be really fancy.
There you go.
Yes, please. I would love to see that.
Well, it looks so easy when they show it to you on the infomercial. You just go click, 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 and the next thing you know, you got all these things here. So, but that would mean I have to go find somewhere that they actually sell one of those things because I've only seen them on infomercials. Especially back in the 80s. That was the thing. You wanted to bedazzle your jeans. So I was not that kind of girl back then. I wasn't quite as sparkly. So
Well, there's a lot of blue jean jackets that had bedazzle on them. No doubt about that.
Yep.
So let me show you all these 22 rounds I bought today.
Yeah, let's see those.
Let's go with this one first.
Right. Regular standard.
There you go. There you go.
$3.99.
Fairly hot ammo.
Yep. I've got some of those.
Hey, you're gonna have to put your finger over that price, Jamie.
Why?
Because that's
YouTube.
Yeah, just put your finger over the price.
Well, this one's on the bottom. You won't have to worry about
Okay.
that. So that's the high velocity of the same stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if you think I'm advertising prices, I'm disgusted at these prices.
Yeah.
I remember
Right.
paying 50 cents for this box.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you can get all attitude if you want to, YouTube, but you can.
Guys,
Here's
I
what
had
it's
a
done,
channel deleted and it said a Great Start Shooting School has been deleted. And I thought it was my actual channel, but it was off my private one. So yeah, I went against the criminal something or other TOS that they have. And I'm like, I have no idea what was on that channel, but I'm pretty sure the only thing I do is talk about safety. So
Well, clearly you look gangster, Brooke. So you know.
I am so
Yeah.
gangster. So I'm going to Japan in April so I can join the Yakuza. That's the plan.
Right. Well,
My baby finger. I'll come out back without it.
Those are my favorites.
That is what I shoot all the time because it
Yeah.
makes my
that's
Ruby.
good stuff.
And I covered up the price, even though it is totally disgusting. I used to pay like $4.50.
Huh?
Are they mini mags? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a case of those upstairs.
Oh, the
So are those any good?
The CCIs?
No, the Guillas.
Oh.
They'll be
No.
good.
Yeah. We've well, between me and the little guy right here, that's what we've been doing hunting with on bullfrog, and we have not had a lick of trouble with any of that. And man, it worked good. And what was it, up until this last year, we finally put a scope on his cricket, and man, he's better than I am. I'm not afraid to admit that. But yeah, so yeah, no, I've had good luck with it, Jamie.
Well, I appreciate that. But Hasbro said it'll be good, and he paused. Then you jumped in, but I felt a butt coming.
Well, there is, and I told Hillbilly because he bought the Savage 12 FV. You'll find that those will be very competitive in what they call the standard velocity class, right? And that's like long rifle. He'll tell you can't be shooting this Gucci ammo. But if you shoot the Gucci ammo, then you're going to want to feed that Lapua Center X or even Midas Plus, and then you're going to really cry, Jamie, because that's like $18 a box and up.
Oh, I seen some of that stuff. You know where it is?
In the store.
It's still there.
Yeah. But all that does is take you from maybe 3/4 inch groups to less than a half. But it is at a big price. But no, the ammo you have will make that gun sing. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
I can't remember what model that I have. Savage. I've heard y'all say it though, but
Mark
it didn't
II?
have, huh?
Mark II?
Yeah, that.
Those are good.
And
guns.
if you have CCI standard velocity too, that shoots really well in them too. So
Yeah.
there's several good options right there in that range you're at, Jamie.
Yeah, and I have one rifle that shoots something that never shot where the darn and none of my other rifles. Yeah, I consider it as junk. You know, I mean not junk, but like for precision shooting. And when I tried it in this one rifle, just to like scope my rifle in, it was holding really good pattern. And so I'm like, I'll be darned. You know, it depends on what rifle sometimes too. So
Do you guys, any of you guys follow Gun Blue 490?
I love that dude.
He just put out a video yesterday, the day before, about how to pick out 22 ammo. You ought to go watch it. It's only about 30 minutes long, and he gives you a lot of good pointers in there. Yeah, he's one of my favorites too.
The problem with 22 ammo too, when you get into that real high-end Gucci stuff, it's like it's still lot sensitive, and you can spend a lot of money and just waste your money. So you got to be careful.
Well, he was saying a lot of the problem with the supersonic ammo is, he said, when that stuff's traveled 50 or 60 yards and it starts to drop below sonic, then that wave catches up with it, and if it isn't a heavy enough bullet, it can destabilize it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping Jamie shows on his, because I believe the standard velocity in the Agila will shoot better. It has in mind than the higher one. So.
That Gun Blue video was amazing.
Yeah, he told me an awful lot of stuff I didn't know.
Awesome. What was the name of the channel again?
Gun Blue 490. 490.
Okay. Yeah, I watch his stuff. Yeah.
When I fell in love with his channel is when he took a Smith & Wesson Model 29 and tore it completely down and showed what each part does, where, when, and how.
Yeah, he used to be an armor, so yeah, he's good at that stuff.
He was a Smith & Wesson factory-trained armorer for his police department. And he also was military police. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Hasbro.
No, I was just saying, now you got me interested, Jamie. I'm going to tune that in for that one video.
Well, there's a lot more stuff. He goes through a lot of reloading steps, and he's a wealth of knowledge, man. He's forgot more than I'll ever know. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, it's bad when people like that, like you said, forgot more than we'll ever learn.
Looks like Hasbro's got something tore all apart up there.
Oh, I do. Nibs is going to like that one, but it's a Daisy 155. And you can't find parts, but I figured out what fit it. Oh.
I got one of those. I haven't taken it apart yet.
Yeah, I had a broken shot tube.
Okay.
It was a bent shot tube, and it just broke. It was snapped off, and you just couldn't see it. And it ends up being a 1898 or 96, whatever. No, 1894. Sorry.
Yeah.
Daisy fits it. Shot tube's the right length. The seal's the right diameter. And so I scavenged one of my kits. I was going to put it into one of the other 94s that I have and putting it back together now.
Nice.
I put a link out there in the chat to that video if anybody out there wants to watch it.
Yeah.
You know what that is, Nibs?
That's the abutment seal.
That is. I got it out without. It was messed up, but it came out. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, more BB gun stuff.
Also, Hasbro, while we're got your screen up, what do you got there in front of you?
Oh, this one. I can handle it, right?
Yeah.
There's no price tag. Okay. So there's been a military push for a while about plastic cases. And now there's a commercialization of that from Federal and this True Velocity, but I believe Federal is making it for them for plastic case ammo. So I picked up the 5.56. You can get it in 6.5 Creedmoor and 308. I think that's all they have it in right now. So I've got some other ammo testing to do and some Palmetto State match ammo, the AAC match ammo, and then my hand loads I was telling you about. And so I'm anxious to kind of try this. You're not going to reload it, but we'll see. Does it really behave? What they say?
I have seen it. Have you done anything with it yet?
Not yet, but I will be shortly.
Oh, I want that on. Yeah, do a video on that.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be full length 3 size that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hasbro will be printing those up. They'll be
there you go.
They'll be reprinting those cases.
I've seen enough guns explode in my life. I'm not doing it again.
So what's the potential selling point for that? I mean, what makes it worth
it's lighter. In the end, your magazine's a lot lighter when you load with this because you lose the brass. The plastic weighs nothing. They claim a little higher velocity. I don't know. It will seal to the bore a little faster than brass, but this is my background. I'm a plastic engineer by trade, and so I'm pretty skeptical, but I'm going to see. And I may do some chemical stress testing on it, too, to find out how strong this base is after it's been fired, too. We'll see if I can get it to respond to that. But anyway, I just thought it was it's interesting, and it's not terribly expensive. I think I spent $18 a box for this at Cabela's. I think it was, but I can't quote that because that's not exact, and I'm not advertising prices.
So all you need is a resizing die and a hair dryer to get it shrunk back down. There.
The rate that stuff will elongate on an explosion like that, I would never use it again. But normally you would be right. You could relieve the stress and bring it back, and not at that kind of rate.
Right.
It's what we call strain rate, and that's going to be really high. So.
So that's supposed to be full power ammo?
Oh, yeah. Let me see what it says on velocity in the box. I think it says 3,170 feet per second.
Wow. I know they used to have like training rounds in plastic, but nothing full power.
You can see the inside construction there. You see that. They've got it heavy at the base.
I'm still trying to figure out how they get the powder to stay in there when they stand it up and cut it in half.
Yeah. But that case is injection molded, which is my background, all that sort of stuff. So that part's interesting. But it's a pretty big leap of faith, even for me, to have a plastic round.
Yeah. That is neat and definitely different. So yeah.
I'll try to come back with all my digits.
Oh man. So we're going to be having a giveaway here in just a minute. So make sure you get your hashtags in, and that would be hashtag HBN115. And so make sure you get those in to have a chance to win this evening. And I had something I want to share. I got this email, and I was like super excited. So I'm going to share this with you guys. High Point is coming out with basically a SBR, and they got it in a 9mm and a 45 and 10mm. So I was like, I don't know, call me, whatever. But I've had good luck out of my High Point carbine and stuff, and that 10mm pistol, and so I'm kind of excited about this, and that might be something in my near future, especially the 10mm. once I started shooting 10 millimeter, I really, really fell in love with it. And so, but I assume they're going to come out with, some different designs, like, here was showing the camouflage and stuff. So anyway, that's something that I was pretty excited about. And anyway, I don't know if anybody else is, but anyway, I wanted to share that with you all.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Do any of you remember about a year ago, Chris from the 740 looked like maybe a bullpup style of stock on his high point carbine? Wasn't that called a high tower?
High tower, I think.
Yeah, high tower stock.
Yeah, they made a conversion deal. What it did is I think it turned it into a
it's a bullpup conversion, isn't it?
Bullpup.
Yeah,
it turned it into a bullpup.
My local gun shop has one in that high tower stock, and he's got a nice little scope on it. That thing is absolutely gorgeous. But my gosh, they was asking $5 bills for it.
Yeah, that's exactly why this channel don't have one. And I really liked it. Is like, yeah, that's,
and it weighed a ton.
Yeah, and it was really neat. A really neat deal, to turn that into a bullpup. And just once I went over and looked at it, I was like, I just, I can't do that right now. So, oh man. But anyway, we're going to do giveaway, and but first of all, if you guys are not familiar with my channel, Hillbilly Up, for anyone that is a subscriber to my channel, and anytime they comment on any of my videos and they add the phrase somehow, somewhere, it don't matter, I want to win. And to that point, because we've had some really funny, like, unusual deals about, I'm a winner, I want to win, all that. So all that's accepted. So, it's one, on each video. So that'd be one entry that you do that. And so I go through all those videos and, I respond to all my comments. And so when that happens, their name goes in this book, and they get a little mark there for every time that they commented for that month. And so this time, so we're doing December right now, and so we do it about the middle of the month of the following month, which I should have done it like last week, but we had so much going that I just couldn't get to it. So this is for the month of December that we're picking a winner for. And like I said, I have everybody's names down. Let me back that off here a little bit. And then there's marks for every time they commented. And then with those names and how many times they comment, there's a number related to their name all the way, to the end. And so we have a wheel of names here. And so we're going to go ahead and do this and see who the winner is for the month of December. And then in a few weeks, we'll be doing the month of January. But you can still enter, like this month is February. So, if you're a subscriber and you comment, I want to win on any video, you get your name down. And so that's how you get entered in this. So what I'm going to do, these are all in order. So I'm going to give this a see, let's do it 3 times. Shuffle 3 times. We got 1. Oh, let me get down here on the right screen. 1, 2, 3. And so it's got the numbers shuffled up. So we'll give this thing a spin and see who the winner is. Month of number 10. And they do have to be present to win here on this night. And I'm going to bring myself up here and show you who number 10 is. Right here. Okay. So as you can see, everybody's name's written down and they have a number. So Ron 28 Matters, he commented he commented a lot, but on one of his comments, he had said, I want to win. So I gave him an entry, and only with one entry, he won. And just so everybody knows that their name, is entered in there, that's everybody else for that month. And so, anyway, Ron 2A Matters. I'm going to go ahead and write your name down here. Congratulations, buddy. And I have a new knife I'm going to be sending out. It was supposed to be in today. And anyway, it did not get did not make it today. And so I'll go ahead, Ron, and it's a really, really cool knife. It's in the line of the skinny knives, but it's something new and different to this channel. So anyway, I will get a hold of you and I'll send you a picture of that. But email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com, Ron, and I'll get that sent right out to you. And now for tonight's giveaway, right here we have 34 entries. So this will be for the skinny purple knife. Well, purple pink. Some people call it. It says pink, but it's actually a purple looking color.
If we've got 35 entries, it means that 4 people have not yet given you the thumbs up because we've got 31 thumbs up channel. So for you 3 slackers out there, you 4 slackers, make sure you hit the thumbs up channel.
I hate to say it. I was one of them.
All right.
Get him, Brooke. Get him. Get him, Brooke.
I've recovered.
Okay. Because I'm looking. Oh, but wait. See, I can cheat because I can then go to my other channel and come back and log in there. So I can get 2 for 1. So for those of you who are like me, wait, barbecue was out there. Barbecue.
Eater.
I will take you
got
all so
more
much.
than one channel, so go ahead.
Yeah. Barbecue said he gave it the thumbs down. So.
Oh man.
Can somebody boot barbecue? I'm just joking.
Done and done.
We all want that chance.
Oh.
But yeah, that knife. I'll show you guys here after drawing. But yeah, we've seen Tennessee guy that says rose gold, mauve. Yeah, and so yeah, it's the actual deal. The package that comes in actually calls it pink, but it's really not pink. I mean, that I can tell. I mean, or at least I wouldn't call it pink. But anyway, so would somebody like to do a countdown? And we'll give this thing a spin and see who the winner is tonight.
3, 2, 1, spin it.
Barbecue better.
Barbecue's disqualified.
Oh, there you go.
The last game.
Hey, pay the postage. 16 weeks.
So you do have to be present to win. So Andy, are you out there, buddy?
Stop that, Brooke.
What? I'm sorry. It's almost midnight. Y'all know I've made it past the first hour. This is like
there he is.
For me.
There you go.
Awesome.
All right.
There he is.
Congratulations, Andy. Now, Brooke, you realize when you yawned, you made Mark Thomas fall asleep, right?
Well, that's because I was in the pot for $10. So, I did it on purpose. So, Mr. Thomas snoozing away by now.
All right.
My
Well,
bedtime is 9 p.m. Eastern. So, no, this is late for me.
Yes. And Mr. Bob says, yeah, Andy, he it's his second win there, another win. So anyway, congratulations, buddy. Really appreciate you. And email me at AmericanHillbillyUp@gmail.com and give me the name and address you'd like that to be sent to. And let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and show everybody what that knife was. I guess I should have done it ahead of time, but yeah, it's, just call it whatever color you'd like. But if you've not seen the skinny knives on this channel, here's one of them. They all are the same. It's just different. They come in different colors. So anyway, that's a really cool little knife. It does have a pocket clip on it and a hole for a lanyard, and they call this a glass breaker, but Two Live Moo calls it a icebreaker. So when he's mixing his drinks, he can bust his ice up. So it's multi-purpose, no doubt about that.
I did not know that hole was for a lanyard. I did not know that's what that's supposed to be for. So yeah, very cool. Everyone should be part of the Skinny Knife Club. It's the way
I think you put a zipper pull through there too if you wanted to.
That'd be a really big honking zipper, man. Gotta be lots of zipper.
Yeah, and like Country Rimfire says, they're sharp, so don't let it fool you, because you go to open up a package with it. If you're not careful, you're liable to cut through the product inside the package. So.
Or the skin on your fingers, because I may have a few layers that were gone because of that.
I need to clear out of here. I want to offer this as a suggestion. That color for that knife, could we go with metallic lavender?
Yes, that definitely does look like a metallic.
I'll allow it.
I'm lazy. I'm just gonna say mauve because it's only one word.
I like that. I like that, Jamie. That's good. A metallic lavender. That's good.
Sounds like you put some thought into that.
Yeah, I did, man. Just sitting here, Hey, there's another thing going on in the side chat. If y'all look back, Ozzy said that he got a notification that he had 93, got another subscriber tonight, which bumped him up to 93. And I'm like, well, that's only 7 away, so surely we can get him over 100. And I put a link to his channel in the side chat. And I went over there and subbed him. And let's see.
He's at 99 now.
Yeah, we got 99. I think Nubs, you went and subbed him too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
So any of you guys that are not subscribed to Ozzy, I would respectfully ask you to go give him a sub and let's get him over 100. Maybe by the time I go to sleep, we can get him up to like 110 or 115.
I would say 100.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, guys. And y'all find somewhere to go to church tomorrow. You'll be glad you did. Hillbilly, thank you for having me. And I thank y'all for putting up with me.
I got to go play my bass.
Nibs is going to give us a lullaby now, yeah?
Well, appreciate you being on here, Jamie. And if somebody'd like to share that link again, so it's easier, so they won't have to go up so far in the chat to find it.
Let me see if I got it still.
I need it. I just looked at my list. I can't believe I'm not already. Sorry, Ozzy. I will in just a second. There we go. I'm going to be now.
Yes.
Okay.
And
good night.
Ozzy, along with our good friend Mark Thomas, they make both of those guys make some really cool holsters too. So, yeah, you get to see some cool holsters.
Night, Jamie.
Oh, looky there. He's KRM 102.
Hi, Jamie. Hey, I'm now on the Ozzy crazy train.
Right. Sorry, I was looking at the side chat and everything, but What did you have for a guitar there, my fine sir?
Oh, this is my my PV 5-string bass from about 1983.
Nice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful.
I normally have it at church, but I had to bring it home and do some repairs on it.
Nice. I'm a fellow bass player myself too, sir.
Nice.
And I want to shout out Jamie. He got out here before I could. Make sure you can go over and check out JH586 if his channel, subscribe to him if you're not already. And then on Friday nights at 7:00 Central, they have the excuse me, Georgia Shooting Connection live show. So make sure you check that out too. Always a lot of fun. So awesome. So anyway, we got one more topic we're going to do before we get out of here. A fun topic, and if does anybody else need to jump real quick, or you got time to stick on for a little bit?
I'll be here for a couple more minutes, but I will say it's going to be midnight in about 10 minutes for me, so I'm probably going to turn to a pumpkin for midnight.
Hate to see that. And so
I'm in New York, Brooks, so I'm right with you.
All right.
Yep.
They started at 5:30, so I'm about ready.
Yeah.
So on this channel, we like to cover a lot of different stuff, and just to show that, yeah, we all are, family of, supporting our Second Amendment, but then also we find out that there's other stuff that we have a lot of the same interests in, cars, music, the list just goes on and on and on. And so we always like to try to throw in some different topics just so everybody, has an opportunity to say, hey, this is, my favorite, or whatever. This is what I liked, or this is what I had, And so anyway, I had a topic here, and it is, what is your favorite old TV comedy show? And let's take that back to at least the 90s and farther back, because I know, some people's might be a little younger, so, it might not be, along the same lines as, some of the other people in here. But I thought that would be a lot of fun. So, favorite, older TV comedy show.
Who you
And
calling older?
well, from 1990s and back,
Mine's like 70s or 80s. I'm not sure. I think it's 70s.
And so anyway, we'll just go around backwards from last time, and we'll start with you tonight. We'll start with you, Nibs, this time.
Okay. I don't know. I liked Gilligan's Island. It was just off the wall, stupid. People keep showing up to the island and they never get off.
Yeah.
But I think that was probably my favorite, other than like the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Oh yeah, I love those too, no doubt.
Yeah.
Man, I'm already seeing some awesome ones out there in the side chat too. That it brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
So, Country Rimfire, how about you, buddy? What's a favorite old comedy show?
Man, I got to agree with Nibs. Gilligan's Island. Gilligan's Island was the stuff.
Awesome.
Just a little side question for everybody about that. When I was a kid, there was a trailer that played one summer. It was called Dusty's Trail. I don't know if you ever remember seeing that. It was just like the same kind of premise, and it had a lot of the same people from Gilligan's Island actually, but they were on a Western stagecoach out in the Midwest, and they were lost and just traveling around. And I never it was just a couple of episodes that came on in the summertime in between, but Guess nobody remembers it, huh? Maybe I just I dreamt it up.
I have seen that. Yes.
Okay.
There's one. You got one out of the panel.
That's something's awesome too about TV shows nowadays. We had Nick at Night there for a while, but anyway, Me TV, which is stands for Memorable Entertainment, and so there's TV shows out there now that play a lot of these old shows, and so I love watching them. So, all right, Gary, we're up to you.
Well, y'all young folks talking about stuff that come out just recently. Now, are we talking situation comedies here? Or are we talking about like variety shows that had skits and stuff?
It don't matter if it made
something
you laugh.
Something that made you laugh, man.
Yeah.
Something that made you laugh.
Something that's pretty much guaranteed to make you laugh every week was the Carol Burnett show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Guaranteed. She was the queen of comedy.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody had a crush.
No, she was substantially older than me. I had gals I had a crush on. That wasn't one of them. Now, Valerie Bertinelli, that's a different story. But
yeah. Yeah.
Be a KRP.
Threw that out there one day at a time.
That's right. She was cutie. She's still a cutie.
I remember all those. Oh my gosh, what's that?
Mama's Family, and we got All in the Family. Man, there's so many awesome ones out there. Man, it brings back so many.
I bet I can think of one that only the really old people in here are going to come up with it. That would be the Red Skelton Show.
Yeah.
Oh,
never watched it live, but I know of it.
In his day, he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody actually did mention Red Skelton out there before he said that.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Good stuff. All righty. Yeah, that's funny. So how about you, Garage Guy?
Well, this has been mentioned once in a side chat, and they would never make a show like this again on regular network TV in prime time. It'd have to be on one of them cable channels late at night. All in the Family, Archie Bunker, man. That guy, he just tore me up.
I love him.
There's a clip from one of the episodes here on YouTube, Archie Bunker's view on gun control and how he would stop airplane hijackings.
I just seen that.
He said he said he would give every passenger a gun, and then when they got to where they were going, then they just turn the guns back in and go on. He said no hijacker is going to pull a gun when everybody else is armed. I mean, that was hilarious, and there'll never be another show like it on regular TV again.
Oh man, I remember watching my grandfather watch that, like in his house when he was watching that show. He laughed so hard, like you think he like quit breathing, the dang there, and he just absolutely. Archie Bunker and George Jefferson just cracked him up, man.
Yeah.
All righty, good stuff. So how about you, Brooke?
Oh, well, the first thing that immediately came to mind was Mork and Mindy. Robin Williams was hysterical. Mm-hmm. And I've been one of his fans.
Nano.
Nanu.
So that definitely made me laugh. Some folks over on the side chat have also said, "Welcome back, Cotter," and that is also another one that would make me laugh. And like when someone said the Carol Burnett Show, definitely. I mean, there's tons of stuff that was actually funny, and it's just like we don't have anything like that. Oh, KRM just said WKRP in Cincinnati. I mean, there were so many good, funny shows that were really fun.
So on WKRP,
cut her mic.
I know a lot of people probably knew this, but maybe some of the people don't now. But if you watch reruns, Les Nessman has a Band-Aid on him somewhere every episode. It might be on his glasses, on his finger, but yeah, you get to look into where's Les Nessman's Band-Aid at this episode.
Never
Hey,
noticed
Hillbilly,
Yeah.
cut Brooks' mic off. She's taking all the good shows. We don't have
I'm
anything left.
sorry. I'm
By the time
sorry.
we get to our show,
It's like, where's my? I'm gone. It's almost midnight. I'm about to turn into a pumpkin, so you don't have to turn me off. I'll just be gone. So you got that going for you.
you can't do that and go blaming me for chasing Brooke off.
Oh well, I already warned y'all. I was like, it's now 11:57, and I got 2 minutes before I'll go night night because I do need to go to bed. Because I am still teaching tomorrow. I just get to teach a little bit later tomorrow. So, but anyway, so yeah, laughter is a wonderful thing. There's back to the Band-Aid thing that you were talking about, Les Nessman. There's a more recent comedy called Psych. And
Recent.
recent.
Come on, that's not
Well,
recent.
it's this century. It's 2000.
Yeah, it was after 2000.
Like,
But I
yeah,
love
so-
Psych.
Every single one of those episodes, there's a pineapple
Pineapple.
in the episode at some point. So yeah, it is interesting when you really get geeky on these things, the things that like they will do. And like when I worked down at Disney, there's little Easter eggs everywhere in Disney if you can figure out how to look for them. So
I tried to do that on my YouTube channel.
oh yeah.
And I'm impressed.
Change
Brooke,
things around in my background.
that you like Psych. I have not actually met anybody that's brought up Psych. I thought maybe I'm the only one that's watched this show.
Oh,
You know,
my whole
Yeah.
family loves Psych.
I love it.
It's like, oh wait, Pat in the bunker too. So anyway, I love y'all. It's been fun, but I am so gonna go to bed now. I've been
All
told by
right.
multiple panel members to stop yawning, and the way I'm gonna do that is put my head on the pillow and close my eyes, and then I will stop yawning.
Well, make sure everybody go over and check out Brooke's channel, A Great Start Shooting School. And she does come on live on Saturday nights, 1 hour before this show starts. And so don't miss that. It's always a lot of fun. And she has some great videos up on like training and stuff. I learned how to load and unload a revolver the other day when I watched that video. So good stuff.
Well,
Can somebody link it?
Yeah, somebody else, because apparently when I put links up, it doesn't work. But it's actually a great, it literally is YouTube / A Great Start Shooting School. We'll bring you to it if anybody feels like actually typing that all up. But I generally do not. I hope to put some more why videos up soon. I created a couple playlists if you want to learn how to do stuff. There's a playlist called Practice Videos, and it's got revolvers and semi-automatics. But yeah, another thing, people want me to teach them, and I do online classes. So it's like for everybody's wives, or if anybody just wants to try stuff with competition and all of that, I can do distance learning as well. So Gary, thank you for my link. And I am going to go to bed. Thanks for having me, Hillbilly. I'm glad to see everybody out there. And it's midnight. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Night, Brooke. Night,
Good night,
Brooke.
Brooks.
Oh man. So Pat in the bunker. There's been so many out on the site. I've been sitting there. I'm like, oh man, it's just bringing back memories. Yeah, Boomstick out there, man. He's just throwing them out. I mean, just bam, 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 and so is everybody else. And so, yeah, Patron in the Dark. I mean, oh my god, look at all these awesome ones out there. So, what say you, buddy?
Well, here's one that nobody has said yet. Late Night with Johnny Carson. The Johnny Carson Show, man. That guy, even when I was just a wee little guy, the people that he had on and everything, man, that man was hilarious. He's from about 40 minutes away from where I live.
Really?
Out here. Yeah. And grew up on a farm, just like me and everything. And man, Johnny Carson. Man, how does it get any better than that on a late night show? As far as I'm concerned. I mean, there's been a lot of greats. Don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of greats. But, man, Johnny Carson and Ed. man, those guys were a perfect tag team when it came to the comedy. Man, I still catch myself watching reruns and clips and stuff on YouTube and everything. The Amazing Karnak. Man, I love that. That was absolutely hilarious. Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care. Jimmy cracked my girlfriend, then I cared.
Yeah. Now, in my household growing up, once you got, I don't remember the age, but once you got to a certain age, you were allowed to stay up and watch Johnny Carson. So,
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a big deal, It's like, so. And I also got through the side chat.
Older SNL, that's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, early SNL stuff. Yeah. Oh man, those guys were great back in the day.
We're taking all those shows.
SNL's been on now 50 years. 50 years. Saturday Night Live, 50 years. I can't believe it. I remember sitting down at my parents' house down the road here and watching the very first one. The very first skit on Saturday Night Live was John Belushi and George Carlin. And Belushi was an immigrant and Carlin was trying to teach him English. I remember it like it was yesterday, and I'm like, daggone it, 50 years.
Yeah, man, ain't that
something? That's hilarious.
But yeah, Hasbro, it sucks being first in the rotation, and also sucks being last in the rotation. But
yeah, you're next. You're next.
Is there anything left?
I came up with a couple, right? So cartoons, Captain Caveman. Nobody mentioned that one.
Oh man.
Yeah, Captain Caveman.
Hasbro, we got to hear it though.
Yeah,
Captain Caveman. I got it.
Captain Caveman.
But the real show I was going to say, Gilligan's Island. That's still tops. MASH had to be next. The all-time longest-running comedy show. Just steady every week. So that would be it.
How about Hee Haw?
Oh,
Hee Haw's been out there in the side chat. And
I watched MASH more than I watched Hee Haw. I liked Hee Haw, but
yes, and also for those that might not know that watch, I figured everybody knew this, but I think here a while back I learned it on something because people didn't know this or had never seen the show. That Bob Denver is in Gilligan's Island was also on another show before that.
Yeah, yes.
Toby Gillis.
Yeah.
And that was another funny show.
His character was called Maynard.
Maynard
G. Cribbs.
I remember that. Oh man.
Yeah. And Baba Black Sheep, man, that was my dad's favorite show, man. When that came on, us kids had to sit there and say nothing during that show. Yeah. And this was another one of mine, F Troop, man. I loved watching F Troop. I don't know, it's goofy, but it was really funny. And if you're not familiar with F Troop, but Mama's Family, the main guy off F Troop was the son on Mama's Family. And so, yeah, there's
Ken Berry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man. But
well,
man,
he was
there's
the base commander. He wasn't exactly the lead, but he's kind of the straight man of the bunch. But.
Yeah. Patrick Doc said, I said Dobie Gillis for all those beatniks. Did you have another one, Hasbro?
No. That I would say Gilligan's Island has to be my backup because that was my primary in the first place.
Yeah.
Here's a little trivia question about Gilligan's Island. What was the make and model of the SS Minnow?
I should know that.
I've read it many times, but I don't remember it.
1964 Wheeler.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And they use four of those boats during a series, but one of them's still in existence, and it's on display somewhere, I think, in Washington State.
well, I do remember back in the day something about the reason they named it the Minnow was there was somebody with the last name of Minnow,
Yes,
and they
yes.
were making fun of him back in the day, and I think he had I don't know if it's political or what the deal was, but it seems like I remember something about that. And so when they came up with that, it was kind of like a little shot to actually somebody that just got lost, or whatever. And I don't remember the details on that, but
Yeah, there was an actual person named Minnow, but yeah, I don't know why they named it after him.
yeah.
I thought they just named it after that little fish,
Did anybody say Married with Children?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one once out there. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pass over too.
Yeah.
Gary says that the flags are half staff because it was right after JFK's assassination. I did not know that.
Well, I don't think Gilligan's Island aired until 66 or 67.
Well, yeah, but they shot a pilot before that didn't sell and had to basically recast the entire thing. So a lot of that was stock footage from several years before.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Bob Newhart. I love Bob Newhart.
Yeah, I think the first season of Gilligan's Island was black and white anyway, so. And Ted Turner come along and colorized everything.
Yeah, and there's two theme songs. In the first one, they said, and the rest, they left out who?
Professor and Marianne.
Yeah.
That got changed because Bob Denver's insistence that they re-record that for the second season because he didn't think it was fair. He was going to hold out if they didn't change it. So they re-recorded a second version of it.
And then we got TJ out there saying more and Mindy, but I think he means Mork and Mindy. That was another great one too. Yeah. And
but Mork and Mindy was a spin-off of another series. Name it.
Happy Days.
There you go.
And Laverne and Shirley.
The Honeymooners.
Yeah, I seen the Honeymooners out there earlier. Yeah, that was another great one. To the moon, Alice.
One of these days. Yeah. Pow, right in the kisser.
Hogan's Heroes. I loved Hogan's Heroes. And
yeah, Hogan's Heroes is a hard one to pass up on too.
Yeah, and what was funny, there's little deals in other shows like Green Acres when they do a flashback. And anyway, Wendell Oliver Douglas, he flew a plane during the war, and his plane got shot down. And in that flashback on Green Acres, he's talking to some, the British submarine that, they talked to in Hogan's Heroes. And he goes, I got shot down, or my engines got shot, it's stalled, so I'm going to have to jump. And he goes, yeah, cheerio, mate. And he goes, if you make it to the ground, try to make it to Starlock 13 and ask for a guy named Hogan. And so even though those shows were different shows, but there's always those deals together. And so, I mean, it was always funny. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And then Green Acres was a spinoff of Petticoat Junction.
Yeah.
And I heard this too, is when they decided to do Green Acres, it was basically a cast off an idea of the Beverly Hillbillies, whereas a poor man went to the city. They thought it'd be funny for a rich city man to go to the country. So,
Well, CBS linked all those shows together. I think Petticoat Junction, Beverly Hillbillies, and Green Acres did some kind of Christmas episode where they all ended up at the God, what was the name of the hotel there?
Shady Inn.
Shady Rest.
Shady Rest.
Yeah. They all ended up there for Christmas dinner one episode.
All three of those shows were produced by Filmways, by the same production company. So that's why.
Yeah, and they also talked a lot about Beverly Hillbillies and different stuff. Yeah, so during those shows. So, oh my goodness, but man, it's been fun. And if you got some more, keep throwing them out there. And I want to thank all the VIPs because they do sponsor these giveaways. So thank you very much for each and every one of the VIPs and the super chats and all that stuff. You get to make somebody's day better because when they win, you're making their day better. Yeah, and Rimfire Range Relaxation says Morgan's on the episode where Fonz was going to set him up with Laverne. And Mr. Bob says, I live at the Shady Rest. Shady Rest home for perpetual shady. Perpetual shady. Yeah,
Perpetual shady.
Dale saying hi to George. But anyway, thank you all so much for being on here this evening. And let's run to the chat here real quick and let everybody know what you got coming up. And so, Hasbro, we'll just start with you since we ended with you and go back around the room.
All right. I'll switch my camera here a second. All right. So, what's coming up? Well, I got that ammo test I'm going to do in 5.56. I'm going to be playing around with some more air guns. I'm working on a new contest to come out. I think I won't make it Valentine's Day related. Make it run into St. Patrick's Day. Give everybody a little bit more time. And Nibs, we may do this with pistols this time. Although I'm working hard on my 99 series rifle, so we might do something both there.
Target 22s or
what's that?
Target 22s?
Maybe. I only have a couple 22s. Oh, you mean
I got a couple of nice Target 22s.
Powder burners or air rifles?
We could probably do both.
Okay. Not indoors.
No.
Anyway, I'll definitely be shooting you and Hillbilly a chance to take a look at these targets. We'll take a look at them. But I'll get something together here next week or so. And then, but I got to get out and shoot some of the other contests. I got a whole bunch of Day at the Range's latest one printed out. And I shot it once. And I shot a 13 and a 14. I thought, that's terrible. And I look at the scores and it's like it's right on top. It's like I threw the targets away. So I got to get out and shoot it again. But it's hard for me to get to the range with granddaughters here. So they're going to be here for about another week and a half, and then I'll get out and hit the range again. But that's it for me.
Awesome. Well, go over and check out Hasbro's Hide. Great channel out there. And do yourself a favor and subscribe if you're not already. And thanks so much, Hasbro, for being on and all that you
Thanks for having me on. It's always a good time, Hillbilly. Good show.
You betcha. And if somebody out there with Blue Wrench would like to throw out Hasbro's Hide link, please do so. Appreciate you. And so
who is Hasbro hiding from? That's what I want to
know. Yeah. Hiding from his wife.
That's a sniper's hide. That's what that's about.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Thought maybe it was from the law.
Well,
that too, huh?
Can't say that. Can't say that.
Oh, okay.
Quiet.
Sorry.
Keep that on the down low.
All right. Low down. Anyway, as far as what I've got coming up, Thanks for having me on, Hillbilly. Great show tonight. Side chat was out there in full force again, as always. Got something really special coming up for my channel. Something that I didn't think that I would get a hold of, but I've got something pretty special right behind the banner, right behind me that's set up. Hillbilly knows just a little bit about it. But yeah, it cost me a little bit, but at the same time, I'm glad I got it. So you guys will have to look forward to that video coming out here pretty soon. It is a pistol. I'll give you all that, but it's about, yeah, it's a lot more money than I've ever spent on one. So I'll just have to leave you all in suspense and waiting for the video to come out. So anyway, thanks again, Hillbilly, for having me on. Appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.
Well, thank you so much, Pat. Appreciate you being here. And guys, going to check out Pat in the Bunker. And somebody wouldn't mind throwing his link out there also. Great channel. Go over there and do yourself a favor and subscribe. And yeah, you're not going to miss this new toy he's got coming up. So anyway, I've already seen it and it's sweet. So anyway, thank you very much, Patrick, for being here. Appreciate you, buddy. And Garage Guy, what you got coming up?
Well, after I finish talking here, I'm going to go ahead and get off. I've got an early morning. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be 60 degrees, sunny. First good weather we've had that I've had a day off. So I hope to get out and get about 3 shooting segments on video. And hopefully I'll have a video up on my YouTube channel here this coming weekend. Also, want to remind everybody, I got a secondary channel now, Garage Guy 879.2. And I recently uploaded the video from my granddaughter's high school graduation where she's giving an opening speech. Very proud of her.
Awesome.
And I enjoy your guys' company. It's always fun to be on here. And hope to catch y'all again real soon. Have a good one.
Well, thank you so much, Garage Guy. Appreciate you being here. Guys, go and check out Garage Guy 879. Do yourself a favor and subscribe. Great stuff over there. They've got a lot of goodies over there, especially some really good deals on revolvers, too. So if you're a revolver fan like I am, you don't want to miss it. And anyway, seeing here real quick, Ozzy is saying, does Foss have a show tonight? And so Gary reminded me, thank goodness. Before we move on, I want to put this up for everybody.
I am gravely disappointed. Once again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
There has been too much violence, too much pain. But I have an honorable compromise. Just come join us. Saturday nights, 11 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Sunday metric. Just join us, and there will be an end to the horror. Just join us.
So do not forget that Foss's show is on later on tonight, and always a blast to be that. So make it if you can. So see, he let it move us around a little bit. So were we up to you, Gary? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
So what have I got going on? Nothing.
Yeah, what you got going on, buddy?
Let's see. I just released a bunch of videos from SHOT Show this last week, trying to get knife shorts out every day or every other day. Got some reviews coming up next week, and of course the regular stuff for my channel members. We have a members only chat every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and 8 p.m. Central. And as most of my channel members know, we do give away one of the knives that I've reviewed on every episode. So if you want a chance of winning a knife, be there. And then Friday night's my regular show. That's at 9 p.m. Central Time, foul territory. So hope to have you there. And that's what I got going on other than holding on to this cat.
George Grayson. Yeah.
George Grayson Cat. That's him.
He's even got his own YouTube channel.
He does. He's on Facebook. He's on Twitter. Yeah, he's got everything.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Gary. And guys, go over and check out Gizzard Gary. Go over and do yourself a favor, subscribe. You don't want to miss it. Great channel. And then, of course, on Friday nights, the Foul Territory show right after Georgia Shooting Connection. So always a great way to start off your weekend. And then after that, most usually is the gun websites to a weekly wrap-up. So a great fun Friday night to start the weekend. And somebody'd like to put Gary's link out there. Appreciate it. And so Country Rimfire, we'll move right on over to you. What do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, I just did my giveaway last night. It was like a 2-month challenge target. And I had quite a bit of entries. It was pretty fun.
Cool.
And I got all those wrapped up, and they're going to be sent out Monday, the prizes. They were tanks that I made out of 22 and 22 Magnum and 17 HMR shells. So
Cool.
that's pretty cool. And some other bullet keychains and zipper pullers and stuff. And then I got a Valentine's target coming out. It went out tonight. So, and that's about what I got going on.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, buddy. Guys,
thank you for having me.
Go over and check out Country Rimfire Plus and do yourself a favor and subscribe. Good channel. Somebody like to put his link out there. I'd appreciate it. And thanks for being here. Nibs, Walnut and Steel. What do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, I got a couple things I'm working on right now. So I just recently picked up a flintlock, 45 caliber flintlock black powder rifle.
Oh, cool.
Never played with a flintlock before, so I'm waiting for the weather to get a little warmer before I start goofing with it too much, collecting all the little goodies I need for it. So, but that'll be a lot of fun. I've done black powder in the past plenty, but always 209s or percussion caps or whatever. But so that's going to be a lot of fun for the springtime. But what I got going on right now, actually just dropped a video tonight of a collaboration I'm doing with another guy that does airgun videos. His YouTube channel is called Flat Broke Air Gunner, and he gets guns donated from different places, mostly new stuff, but sometimes he gets used ones too. And he got this Hotson brake barrel that was not working. He sent it over to me. I fixed it, and now I'm doing a giveaway, looking for a new shooter. That's his kind of his shtick of making sure the donated guns get in the hands of new shooters. Try to continue to promote the sport. So I did a video tonight, and I'll do a raffle in a week or two and get that sent over to a new shooter. So if any of you guys have somebody you know that may be interested in getting into air gunning, it's a neat little rifle. I love, not little, it's a very powerful air gun actually, but that's what I'm working on, other than my everyday 8 a.m. YouTube video that shows up every day. So
yes, and you're so consistent on that. That's awesome stuff.
Wish I was near you, Nibs. I'd give you enough 4F powder, you wouldn't have to go buy any. That stuff you go years on a pound of 4F powder. So
Yep.
I got that. I've got 3F and 2F already for my other ones, but I had to get the 4F for the flash pan. So
3F will be perfect in that 45. You're going to enjoy that. As long as you get a good sharp flint and the frison's right, you'll enjoy it. It's fun.
Yeah, I just got some flints in the mail this week, so I'm one step closer.
I learned the hard way when I first started shooting in competition. The NMLRA headquarters is right near me.
Yep.
And I've shot there many times in competition. So I started using agates. And this was when the big thing was to get agates ground and cut, except they go right through your frizzen. They will wear right through the case hardening, and you got to grind it and reharden it.
Wow.
I learned the hard way, stick with English flints.
Yeah. So one of the things I was kind of interested in doing is they have Thursday night, they do have a black powder, what do you call it? Black powder.
Black powder reunion?
No, a league.
Rendezvous.
Black powder league in the summertime. They have a black powder league on Thursday nights here at one of the clubs I belong to. So I wanted to participate in that, but all the other guys were shooting flintlocks. I didn't want to show up with my Wolf 209 and
there you go.
Look like
I lived in Kalamazoo. I lived in Kalamazoo, Michigan many years ago, and we had an indoor black powder league in the middle of winter. I mean, the smoke blowing down that range was amazing.
It's bad enough with the smokeless powder if you don't have the air conditioner.
Yep.
But
cool.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
Good stuff, buddy. Well, thank you so much for being here tonight. And guys, go on and check out Walnut and Steel and visit Nibs over there. And do yourself a favor and subscribe. A lot of great, cool stuff. I mean, like I said, he's got videos coming out every day, and he's not lying, man. Sometimes I think he might do one, even more than one a day. I think it seems like. And so,
I think he's one of triplets. There's got to be more than one making these videos.
So a lot of great content over there. So do yourself a favor and subscribe. And you won't be upset. So appreciate you being here tonight, Nibs.
Over 2,000 videos.
Amazing.
Wow. Yes, that's awesome. And man, I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. And if you got gifted a membership tonight, I just want to remind you that on Tuesday night, which we've been calling that Tuesday, and so anyway, we have a VIP private chat, real similar to this right here, and we do giveaways over there to the VIPs, and there's more perks there being a VIP. So anyway, we do that every Tuesday night right here on Hibbly Up at 8:30 Central Time, and my wife Ames, she joins us for that, so you get to see my better half. And so anyway, appreciate you guys that's members, VIPs, and so don't miss that because we have a lot of fun over there. And so anyway, appreciate each and every one of you. And once again I want to thank the panel. You guys all been awesome. Side chat, you guys are just totally awesome. Appreciate each and every one of you. Without the side chat here, it'd just be some fellers talking to each other. So you guys make this show, and we appreciate each and every one of you. And I mean, what great answers out there! Like I'm just cracking up as all those comedy shows and stuff was coming through. Man, it's just taking me back and it's making me smile. And so I appreciate that. And anyway, we're going to leave you all with this. Remember, God, family, and country, and make somebody's day better, will you? If the good Lord's will and the creeks don't rise, we'll be seeing you all again. Everybody say good night.